Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca. Let's talk about makeup. So today is part one of my March recap for last month, and we are going to be looking at my empties. So this is going to be a pretty quick update because, to be honest, I didn't get through a ton this last month. Even my turn and burn section, so spoilers for turn and burn, I'm going to put those at the end as usual. Even that section is going to be pretty brief because in March, I didn't wear a ton of makeup, and also I was having some kind of strange skin issues that I was trying to diagnose, and so I really dialed back on the skincare products that I was using. So most of my turn and burn does end up being skincare samples, and I have not worked through a ton of those. I have a few single-use things that I went through. Let's just get into it. Let's talk about it. So I have one hair care product, and that is my dry shampoo. I go through one of these once every couple of months, I think. And this was the tropical scent, which I really do like. Batiste is my favorite dry shampoo. I feel like they are the most effective. This is the most effective one that I have. I also do own the Olaplex dry shampoo, which is wildly expensive. I don't know what possessed me to purchase that. I do love the Olaplex because it has no white cast. However, it is so expensive. I use it only when I can't deal with the white cast that comes from the Batiste. My favorite way to use the Batiste dry shampoo, because it does have a pretty significant white cast, I prefer to use it the night before I'm going to need it. I just put a ton of it in my hair, sleep on it, and in the morning, the white cast is gone, and my hair feels clean. That is my preferred way to use this dry shampoo. So that one is done. I already have the backup on the go. I have backups of my backup. So this is one of those products that I will always purchase when I find a good enough sale. It doesn't matter how many I have under my sink. I will always purchase another one. So skincare. Actually, no, we have one makeup item. And I am actually pretty proud of this one. My Misha BB cream. It is done. She is donezo. I cut her open and decanted the remainder into this little pot, which actually broke on me, but it looks so atrocious, I know, but it is empty. We are done. We finished her. I'm so proud of having finished a complexion product. Obviously, I've finished foundations before, but it doesn't happen all that often given how many that I have. So she is finished, which officially satisfies the requirement for my low buy, my foundation low buy. I can now purchase another foundation. I don't think I'm going to right away, because while I do have a couple of foundations that I've kind of had my eye on, sort of semi-wish listed, I kind of want to see what comes out this year. I want to see what's new and exciting before I pull the trigger on another foundation, because I really do have a fair number of foundations here in my drawer that I really enjoy. So I'm not in a huge hurry to buy another one, to be perfectly honest. And that's weird to say that, because you don't get to have 30-something foundations because you're not in a hurry to buy more. But yeah, I'm really pleased at having finished this one. That is my only makeup product for, oh, no, that is not my only makeup product for the month. I am finally retiring my e.l.f. Lash and Roll. I love this mascara, particularly because I just think the wand is so lovely. It's very similar to the Benefit Roller Lash. Obviously that was intentional, but she's getting pretty dry. I do love the lashes. They're very natural, fluttery, defined lashes, and I also like to use this as a secondary step after like a more heavy duty, more dramatic mascara like the Monsieur Big, which I still have in my drawer, but probably also needs to go here pretty soon. I actually think I'm going to keep this wand and wash it off and keep it as a tool, because this wand is fabulous. I don't think I will be repurchasing this simply because I don't wear enough mascara to justify purchasing another full-size mascara. I'm thinking I might go and get one of those bundles of minis that have just the little mini ones and go through those one at a time. And that'll probably last me, I don't know, a year. Because yeah, I don't wear a ton of mascara. So I can't really say that this is an empty per se, but it's time for her to go. I'll give myself half a point for this. I've used it enough to know I really do enjoy it. And I probably will be keeping the wand just to separate my lashes and comb through any mascaras that I feel are a little bit too clumpy. Like for instance, the Monsieur Big, I do feel like clumps a little bit. And so I do like following it after this one, but I think I can get the same effect by just using this wand. So next, oh shoot, where is it? Oh my gosh. I am all over the place today. Okay, I completed my Sephora makeup setting spray. This is, I don't know, the third bottle of this I have gone through. Second or third bottle of this that I have gone through. I really enjoy this. I enjoy it as a fixing spray that helps make my makeup last longer. I don't think that this is the most bulletproof makeup setting spray that I have ever experienced. That would probably go to, I don't know, the One Size or the All-Nighter, the Urban Decay All-Nighter, or also the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray is also really good. Those are all quite expensive. And for most days, I don't need my makeup to be bulletproof for 14 hours. So this one, while it's not technically, oh my gosh, I don't know if you can hear the neighbor's dog. The neighbor's dog just will not stop. He's in the yard all the time and just barks from the moment there's sunlight until well after sundown. Oh my goodness. That dog. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm sorry if you can. So while this is not the most bulletproof setting spray I have ever used, it is good enough for my daily wear. And the fact that I can get it at around $13 pretty regularly, I think it might be even less than that on the Sephora sale because we get 30% off. I'm not sure exactly how much that works out to because I can't remember if the sale price is $13 or if the regular price is $13. Anyway, it is affordable and it does a good enough job. There's actually something in it right now because I am, for my turn and burn, I'm using my Cover FX. I have this little mini of the Cover FX setting spray, and the sprayer on this is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. I would not ever spray this on my face because it's just like camel spit situation. So I decanted, as soon as this became an empty, I decanted this into this. So this is actually the bottle that's going to be going in recycling. This one I'm hanging on to, but technically I did empty this of all of its original product before reusing it. Okay, those are my makeup products, or makeup adjacent products as I like to say. Next is the skincare. This is the CosRx AHA BHA Clarifying Treatment Toner. I really enjoy this. It is super convenient for a toner because I can just spritz it on my face. I don't have to go get a cotton round. I don't have to decant it. I just spray it on my face. Because of that, sometimes during the summertime, I will use it as, you know how you get out of the shower and the water starts to evaporate off your skin and it can really leave you feeling tight and kind of dehydrated. And I'll spray this over my face just to slow that process before I can get to my skincare, you know, my post-shower skincare routine. During the wintertime, I usually use the Laneige Cream Skin Mist because that is significantly more hydrating because it's specifically for hydration. This isn't specifically for hydration, but this is a Korean brand and most Korean skincare products are at least moderately hydrating. And I do find that to be the case with this one. I especially like it during the summer because the AHA and BHAs keep my oily combo skin from getting congested. And it's easy. It's an easy step. It's pleasant. I already have a backup waiting for me. So that is done. I also finished this. This was a purchase from January. I was looking for a replacement for the Eve Lom moisturizer that I had finished. This is the Holika Honey Royal Actin Glow Cream. I actually quite enjoyed this. It came in a little duo with a propolis ampule that, to be perfectly honest, I don't know if I'm ever going to get through it because it is so heavily fragranced. This actually has quite a bit of fragrance as well. I'm not sensitive to fragrance. It usually doesn't bother me. This one was very perfumey though. When it comes to skincare, I prefer my skincare to smell herbal. You know, I want it to smell pleasant, but fresh and maybe herbal. Like I really enjoy the scent of It Cosmetics skincare products. That's a very soft, pleasant, non-punch you in the face scent. This just smells like a perfume. The essence that it came with in this little pack, I don't know if I'm going to make it through because it is so heavily fragranced. This one was not as bad. And it was very hydrating. It was definitely one of those things that I could put on my face, and in the morning I still felt hydrated instead of feeling like, oh my gosh, I got to get something on my face, you know? So again, that's coming from somebody who's combo oily. I'm a little drier in the wintertime and do have a little bit more need for hydration in the wintertime. So I don't know if you are a dry skinned person, I definitely wouldn't take my recommendations for something being super hydrating, but this did it for me. I enjoyed it. It might be a repurchase, but definitely not until next winter. It is richer than is necessary for me in the warmer months. So we will see. I enjoyed it. The rest of these, I believe, were in my turn and burn. I'm not sure about this one. Was this one in my turn and burn? I think it was. Okay, so this is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I really like this moisturizer. It is lovely. It is very hydrating, but it's not thick. So I really enjoyed this. Would consider a full size. Probably not a summertime moisturizer for me, but I did very much enjoy it and will probably purchase a full size at some point in the future. Then I have 3 little one-use packets that I pulled in my turn and burn. This one is the Tear Rosemary Essence. I don't know if I'm saying that name correctly. This is a Korean brand, and it was fine. It smelled like rosemary, which is not my favorite scent. It was hydrating. I did notice increased hydration on the day that I used this, but I'm just not a fan of the scent. I don't want to smell like rosemary. Here's one that I really enjoyed, was the Pharmacy Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. This is another contender for a wintertime moisturizer. When the weather starts to get cold again at the end of this year, I am going to definitely consider a full size of this. I don't know. I don't know if I want to pay the full price. I feel like I have enough alternatives for a good wintertime moisturizer that I can pick up at Marshall's or TJ Maxx for like less than half the price. You know what I'm saying? So if I saw this in TJ Maxx or on a really good sale, I probably would pick it up because I really did enjoy it. And honey gets me every time. I just love skincare products with honey in them. Last one was this little Celimax underarm brightening pad. You can also use it on your knees and your elbows. It was just a little one-use thing, and it brightens, I'm pretty sure, through exfoliation using acids. And this isn't something that I could tell you. There's going to be no difference after one use. This was a little one-use packet. However, it didn't sting. Even on freshly shaven skin, it didn't sting. So that says good things about it. I am not terribly concerned about dark elbows or knees or underarms. But if that's something that you're looking to treat, this is definitely something to look at because it was nice. It was comfortable. I can't tell you whether or not it's effective in the brightening realm, but it was pleasant to use. So that's as much as I can say about that. And those are all of my empties. After having I feel like the last 2 months, my empties basket has been super full. And I think part of that was toward the end of last year, as I was starting to plan, beginning to film these videos and beginning to pan, I started accumulating all of the products that were just on the verge of being complete. And I have been working through those since the beginning of the year, which is why I think I've had so much in my empties over the last couple of months, but I pretty much have run through most of those products that are just at the edge of completion. So this is a more realistic empties video, I think. And yeah, I'm pleased with everything. I'm especially proud of finishing this BB cream. I forgot to tell you, I don't know if you watched my foundation inventory video or if you watched my 24 in 24, because this was one of my 24 in 24 that I really wanted to have completed. I talked to you a little bit about this, but I really, really enjoy this BB cream. It's lovely. This is the shade number 23, which can be a little light for me at sometimes, but it has this lovely gray undertone to it that I know that doesn't sound amazing, but I have a muted skin tone. My skin naturally has a fair amount of gray in it. So most foundations read on my skin very saturated, so very pink or very yellow or very peach. And that extra bit of gray just is really flattering on my skin. It has a beautiful, very luxurious, high-end feeling formula. It wears really, really nicely for such a hydrating product. It's beautiful. Anyway, that is it from me. Those are my empties. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.